Okay, so UFC 306, the Sphere just wrapped up, so we got to talk about it. The prelims, I did not like they went so fast. The prelims felt so fast, guys. It was on the main card in no time, and I did not like that at all. There were some pretty good finishes on the prelims, but there was only like four of them. Like, why? Put all the money into the mini movies, which I guess it was cool. I'm sure it was insanely cool to be there, but to us, it just seemed like, honestly, it just seemed like AI little movies they made, to be honest. But it looked cool, I guess. So we kicked off the night with Chihuihuis getting the W. Made the Chow chant Chihuihuis. Wasn't an option. That was funny. But yeah, he got the decision victory pretty dominantly. I mean, there's no argument that he won all three rounds, but I think he probably lost the second one, which is not the best look against this low level of competition. He asked for top 15. I think made me hold back a little longer. Quailing did pretty well, though. I think a lot better than most people thought. I thought he would do better than the odds were giving him, at least. Way too crazy of a underdog. But, I mean, he stuffed a few takedowns, but he also let a lot of takedowns get him down. And which is pretty crazy. I just think if you're that experienced of more of a grappler, you should probably be able to defend the takedowns. But yeah, I guess Raw Roses is the real deal. And we had Van versus Chairez. This fight was fucking insane. It was so good. Probably the best fight of the night, to be honest. It was my favorite. Well, I picked it wrong because Van was able to get it done by decision. It was super back and forth with each guy constantly getting rocked. But in the third round, Chairez slipped on a fucking banana peel and got controlled for that whole round, so he had no chance of winning the fight by then. Chairez had a pretty close arm triangle with the armbar in, but Van was able to get out of it, and he showed his grappling was pretty good, better than I thought it was. But yeah, Chairez in the first round did exactly what I said he needed to do and said what I thought he was going to do to win. He was using that range, constantly, completely rocking Van's head back, just constantly with that jab, that long-rangey jab, and it looked like he was going to continue to do that in the later rounds, but that did not happen. Yeah, Chairez went into round two winning the fight, but then he got crazy rocked by, I forget what it was, but it's insane the fight didn't get stopped. He was so close to getting finished. And by the end of that sequence, I think Van got top control again, and they both were just gassed for the rest of that round. But then the third round, they went at it again, and Van got rocked and dropped again. But it was crazy. It was back and forth. That's the best kind of fights, the back and forth competitive fights, not just when it's like a quick, easy knockout. It's not even competitive. And we had Yasmin getting finished badly in the first round by Souza. I thought this girl's chin looked bad, but I thought she'd finish Souza before she got chin, to be honest. But no, Souza landed a really good counter strike while Yasmin came in rushing like an idiot with no defense. And she got dropped really badly, was concussed, looking crazy out of it. And then Souza jumped on her, latched up the choke, the rear naked choke instantly, got it, put her to sleep. She was out for like 2 minutes, I think. So that was a pretty cool finish. So yeah, I guess Yasmin really just is chinny, unfortunately. Gonna be pretty hard to pick her in future bouts because, yeah, I mean, that's a problem. But that sucks because she's a super fun fighter. And we had Manel Torres versus Ignacio Bahamondes, where Bahamondes completely dominated Torres, knocked him out in the first round. Didn't even look like he was tested at all. He made it look easy. Another wrong pick. Bro, I knew Ignacio was super hard to knock out, but I thought he could be dropped because Torres had crazy power, those long rangey strikes, but he was landing the fucking kitchen sink on him and it didn't do shit. This dude just kept marching forward. And I thought Torres had a massive height advantage. He didn't. They were like the same exact height. And yeah, Torres was landing some really good shots in the first round, but then he just got countered really badly. He got dropped twice, and the second time A couple ground and pound strikes and it was over. Torres got fucked up. That's another Mexican fighter down. Yeah, I just thought Torres would use the grappling more, get the sub maybe. But it's an underdog. Another underdog. A lot of underdogs in this card won. Ignacio is definitely a problem for this division. Then we had Norma Dumont beat Irene Aldana by decision. This was a pretty good fight, honestly. It was pretty fun to watch. Norma looked really good. I'm glad I picked her. Her especially defensively. When she was leaning, just leaning out of the way slightly from the strikes, it was badass. She kind of looked like Bobby Green doing it. She looked really good. I'm glad. Yeah, she'll definitely go pretty far. Probably take her spot in the rankings. But yeah, I think that was another Mexican fighter that lost, or I don't know. Yeah, either of these Mexican, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure a lot of the Mexicans lost. Why do they do this? Every time they try to make a nationality-themed card, it never goes well. All the fighters always fold. And to start the main card, we had Ronaldo Rodriguez barely beat Ode Osborne by decision. Now, I knew Ode definitely had a chance, and I was tempted to pick him, but I mean, I just thought Ronaldo would do better, especially be more dominant with the grappling. But Ode looked good. He looked fast. He used his range well, and he looked way faster than Ronaldo, which was weird because Ronaldo's the smaller guy. You think he'd be faster, but no. Ode looked really sharp and powerful, but he just couldn't put it together again. Literally in the first 30 seconds, Ronaldo got dropped so badly. Got dropped, head bounced off the canvas, eyes rolled back. But he woke back up and he somehow sprawled and recovered and got the takedown, I think, which was crazy. And yeah, I'm just definitely not impressed with this performance by him. He just looked like he was getting caught every time he did any sort of kick, and he kept doing it. He didn't learn from it. So, seems like he has a pretty big ego, and he's super small. He's gonna struggle to outstrike people no matter what if he's going tap for tap. And he even got out-grappled here by Ode at some points. I think Ode got some takedowns. I think they sprawled, and Ronaldo was able to get the better position. But still, not the best look. Then we had a crazy-ass fight with Zellhuber and Ribovic, where Esteban got the decision win. Yeah, it was super back and forth. The first 2 rounds, at least. Because in the third, Esteban was battering him. It could have been stopped a lot of times, but I guess they weren't going to stop it. If a Mexican was losing, yeah, they wanted him to win. And he ended up going to decision and losing. Another wrong pick. Fucking sucks. And yeah, Zellhuber just didn't use his range like I wanted him to and thought he would. And yeah, another underdog. This guy looks really good. He's probably going to go pretty far. Really powerful and fast. Next, we had Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez. And this fight was honestly not as exciting as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be the best fight easily. And I thought it was going to be a guaranteed finish. I think that's what I said. It went to fucking decision. It was a good fight, but there was 0 grappling exchanges, 0 close submission attempts. Barely any submission attempts at all, other than some arm bars, I think, from Lopez that weren't close. But yeah, I really wanted to see some of that. Yeah, I just realized the whole fucking main card was decisions. I didn't even realize this card sucked, guys. You cannot. I was gonna kind of stray away from saying that because I know I'm gonna get flamed. This card was sick, man. There was cool finishes, dude. I don't care. The main card sucked ass. It didn't suck, but dude, we should have had better fights, more ranked fighters. These guys were not ready for the pressure. And yeah, Lopez looked really good. He didn't gas, really. I mean, he definitely slowed down in round 2. Round 2 was really bad, honestly. It was super slow-paced kickboxing that didn't really lead to much from either of them. But Lopez was able to drop Ortega in rounds 1 and 3. Really got him bad at round 1, I think it was. Just caught him with a crazy 1-2 that would KO anybody in the division. So Ortega's chin is again undefeated. It's so good. He'll never be finished. Then we had the co-main event. Alexa Grasso got fucking embarrassed and dominated in an event basically made for her by Shevchenko. Yeah, Shevchenko, she implemented a game plan, man. I mean, what do you want me to say? I picked Grasso just because I thought it was just God's plan for Shevchenko to keep losing to Grasso, but Grasso looked shit. She looked terrible. She literally got outstruck the whole fight, and she got out-grappled the whole fight. The only thing she was able to do was get close submission attempts that were not that close. The commentary was dragging it. But that's all Grasso had to offer this fight. It was so bad. Yeah, honestly, I think Shevchenko should have just retired on top. But I guess if she can get the belt back and defend it, that will do so much for her legacy, bro. It's possible. She could become the best women's fighter. I think it is Amanda Nunes. But if she keeps fighting and defends even more, dude, goes on another run, that'd be insane. Alright, guys. Yeah, we gotta talk about the main event. Y'all know what happened. Everybody knows what happened. Rob did it. He did what he does to everybody, bro. He fucking implemented the game plan again. He was able to fucking just fucking 5-round decision O'Malley like he does everybody. Just smudged him, got him down, beat him up with knees and elbows and just tap punches that didn't do any damage, but controlled him the whole fight basically. I mean, not really. Sean did really well. He in like rounds 2, 3, and 4, I'd say he did the best. But rounds 1 and 5, he did get kind of like dominated. Well, no, not round 5, because round 5 at the end of it, Sean actually hurt him really badly, I guess, to the stomach. He kept grabbing it after 2 or 3 front kicks landed. And yeah, that was just false hope. Sean was just being too plotty, guys. I don't know. But it wasn't even that. It was just, dude, Merab was like, he was being really smart. He wasn't being dumb like Aljo and rushing in like a retard. Like, he was actually just staying on the outside, not overshooting. He didn't shoot in the same amount of takedowns. I don't even think he shot 10. He might not have. Like, he actually was really restrictive with his shooting, which was important. But O'Malley wasn't throwing knees like he needed to up the middle. Like, he should have been throwing more of them at full power just to have a chance of catching him. He needed to finish in 5, and he wasn't going for it. Bro, it's so disappointing. Now we have fucking Merab as champ. This shit sucks. I'm not a hater. I'm happy for him. Good for him, but that style is so unfun, and it's a sport killer. And Merab also fucking kissed him in the second round on the back. And then got up before the bell rung, and then Sean got up and almost knocked him out. So that would have been funny. But yeah, Sean is no longer champ. Life is terrible. And yeah, it's like 3 a.m., guys. I don't care. I'm not going more into depth to this. Like, O'Malley did well. He sprawled a lot of the takedowns. He could have won. Could have won a decision if he just... he didn't rock Merab once. That's so bad. Oh, it's such a bad look. But I don't care. I'm done talking about this shit. Terrible card. It was such a disappointment. The visuals were cool though. It would have been cool to be there. If we really don't ever have a spear event again, then those people were pretty lucky because it looked really cool. I don't think they're gonna win an Emmy or anything. They're capping. They're tripping on that. I don't know what they're talking about. But yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. I'll see you in the next one.